We figured it out. Hello, Internet. I'm Natti-Lin. We are in Wolfspite. Sorry for the little delay there. I had the brilliant decision earlier to run a vast PC cleanup. And you know, I wasn't even trying to run it. I was trying to see if I had the premium version installed. And when I clicked to load it, it automatically cleaned out registry settings and stuff like that. And immediately Voice Meter Banana was like, we don't know you anymore, you're dead to us. I'd uninstall it, reinstall it, and I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. It's caused a lot of issues so far, including just now. So, let me pull up my chat and whatnot. If I can find it. There it is. Okay. I'm fixing some other stuff while I'm at it. Okay. Oh. Now, okay. So this is on sale right now through the Steam Winter Sale. It's normally like, I don't know, I'll look and see how much it is. It's normally $8, $7.99. I got it for $3.99, so yay me. We're gonna play one player, at least for this round. Dang it, Twitch, why can't you just stay? There we go. Jeez. And I can't sneakily go and like check on the chat and reply to stuff or post links because then this game pauses itself. Okay, we're gonna play as Dust Wolf. I don't know what I'm doing. I have honestly no idea. After failing to thrive in the highly competitive residential demolition industry, mostly due to difficulties dealing with the brick construction, the Big Bad Wolf decided it was time for a career change. Unable to resist the lure of entrepreneurship, he decided to enter the restaurant business. The three little pigs, dissatisfied with their free sample demolitions, are conspiring against the Big Bad Wolf and his new restaurant, the Wolfspite. Cute. The whole village turned out for the grand opening. Will the Big Bad Wolf finally launch a successful enterprise, or will the three little pigs throw up a metaphorical brick wall and stop him? Because we can't blow that down. Oh man. Sorry if I'm like jittery. I think my face is a little pink. Not only did I just go take a thermogenic pill, but then I jumped into a very hot bathtub for a little while. Oh no, it looks like two-player would have been... whatchamacallit? PvP. Just kidding. It's player versus player. Okay, I guess we go... pick what we're gonna do. Go to the grocery shop. We need to go shopping for ingredients. It's our first day. You can't run a restaurant without things to cook. A trip to the store provides you with all the ingredients you'll need to cook up enough food to feed an army. Hey Harrison! No, that box is not supposed to be there. Damn it, I just fixed that. Stream elements, you betray me. Thank you, Harrison. Yeah, it says chat box, toggle visibility, off, save. We're gonna play quick back and forth here. There we go, maybe? Damn it. I've been betrayed. Which means I click this button. And later I'll write a lovely letter. Hey pigeons, what's up? Okay, so you managed to negotiate a discount. That's cool. The Wolfspite gains 1 quality. Strengthening the connection between your brand and food is one of the most important things you can do as a restaurateur. Since you can't literally replace every meal at home with the meal at the restaurant, the best thing is to make sure these home-cooked meals have your name on them. How do you want to get on the shelves and into the carts? Oh, on the shelves and in... what? What? I don't know if that was proper English, I'm confused. Tapas! Everyone loves tapas. The interactivity makes it seem fun, but the small size requires buying multiple in order to actually have a proper meal. This has two benefits. First, since so many have to be bought, it is highly lucrative. Second, if people like the food but find assembling the small plates tiresome, they will probably come to the Wolf's Bite to get some of the Wolf's Bites. We get 1 reputation and 3 wealth. Oh no. No. The pigs now play. The non-refundable, completely binding predictions for the future, all for free. What a bargain. Hooves crossed for something nasty for the wolf. The room went dark. A chill filled the air, because you don't mess with dark magic. Suddenly, an otherworldly voice that was everywhere and nowhere at the same time said, "There is only Monica." Hindsight is foresight when history repeats. Recalling how effective bricks were at stopping the wolf before, the pigs decide to stock up on bricks for any future huffing and puffing. This reminds the town of the wolf's previous transgressions. The wolf loses 1 reputation. Hey, you up there! You look down to see Puss in Boots, the witch's cat and occasional partner in crime, staring up at you. I hear you want to mess with the Wolf's Bite. As a particularly feisty cat, I can create quite a mess in there for you. I think I picked the wrong team. Knocked over bottles, hairs in the food, all sorts of fun. For the right price. It's a tempting offer, but do you really want to stoop to giving money to a cat? The pigs decide to outsource this one. Puss in Boots turn out to be a consummate professional when it comes to making messes. He makes a mess in ways only a cat can, from excessive shedding to nonchalantly tipped water glasses. That's just great. They lose 2 wealth, but I lose 2 quality. But my tapas. Famous food critic coming to town. Oh no! Gus Fiore has caught wind of the intrigue surrounding the Wolf's Bite, and he would like to feature it on his show, Restaurants, Taverns, and Bars. Will the episode be about redemption or revenge? Only time can tell. Oh, great. My confidence has just dwindled. Oh, you can go to the bad side of town. I don't know, I want to do things like nice this first go around. I don't know, are you guys still there? Where do you think we should go? We can go to the witch's hut, the lake, the barn. We were at the grocery store. The Culinary Institute. The neighborhood. City Hall. Bad side of town. Or the Wolf's Bite. I decided I'm just gonna eat some peanuts. Picked them up at the store today. They taste like pickles. And that makes me really happy. And they're like not covered in dust or anything. Damn it, pigeons, yes is not an answer. Oh, well, at least we can like look at the stuff. So our reputation's at 25%. Culinary Institute. Okay. Do you want to train in restaurant ownership or train in regional cuisines? Oh, that's their reputation, and this is my reputation. Duh. Food good? Okay. You spend the day training under the watchful eye of Pierre, Mr. Italian. With his expert tutelage and rigorous instruction, your cooking knowledge and culinary technique grow. This game is almost the Yogg, which is probably why I'm about to really like it. The Wolf's Bite gains 1 quality! But I got rid of the overlay. The overlay's gone. I mean, I see the chat. Oh, you mean my webcam, my face. Okay, I fixed it. Well, anyway, it was a very difficult and risky preparation. Thank you, pigeons. If you successfully master this dish, you can charge almost any amount of money for the delicacy. However, if you fail, you run the risk of serving a deadly poison. Are you interested in attempting the dish? The instructor watches with a knowing eye and congratulates the wolf. Crafting the dish was not easy, but you succeeded and can not only reap the financial benefit of serving bluefish, but also the critical acclaim for having mastered the most difficult recipe. 2 quality and 1 reputation. Suck it, pigs! It's not derogatory, they're actually pigs. It's fine. Spend the day eating in the restaurant, being as much as a nuisance as possible. You order things that are not on the menu, send back every order at least once, intentionally spill drinks, and disrupt other guests' meals. You were the only ones in the restaurant by the end of the night. We lose 1 quality. Gal Frosty is doing a feature for her hit show. This seems like a golden opportunity for a sabotage. What do you want to do? I hate these pigs. Like, they ham it up and hog the camera. 2 puns, 1 line. While this doesn't necessarily hurt the wolf's bite, it certainly helped the pigs. Make the pigs a household name. The pigs gain 1 reputation. These little shits. They should have lost reputation for being rude. Hey, Alfie! It turns out the wolf wasn't just blowing hot air when he talked about his new restaurant. Early reviews from local diners have been positive, and it looks like Wolfie may have found a niche. Yay! 30, 13, 2.5. Is that half? Is that 2 1/3? Oh well. Where did the pigs stay? Cooking classes for adults, mentor the youth. Lobby, cater. Acquire magical ingredients, have your fortune told. Go fishing and relax. Tend the bar, man the DJ booth. Aw, yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? I wish there was a plugin so the chat could play as the pigs or vice versa and everyone in chat could vote to pick an option. That'd be pretty cool. Gonna deliver food to the cooking classes for adults. Malnourishment is a key element that perpetuates the vicious cycle of poverty. By teaching people how to cook nutritious and affordable meals, you can help break the cycle and empower people to improve their lot in life. The wolf's bite gains 1 quality. During an evening walk, you notice a weasel hanging out under a streetlight. You walk by, originally planning to ignore him. Hey wolf, you want to buy some spices? They are extra potent and extra cheap. I'll even give you a free sample. Okay, I get it. You want to try the goods before you put up the cash. Here, try some of this Pow Pow paprika. You taste the powder and immediately realize it is not paprika. Feeling a little woozy there, Wolfie? Was the last thing you heard before you blacked out and he took all your money? Oh no, not my shoes! We lost 2 wolves. So I can't make decisions. Aww. The store gets a ton of foot traffic. A perfect audience for a smear campaign against the wolf's bite. Oh, I can't use spacebar to proceed. Pamphlets and pickets are the weapons in the battle for public sentiment, and you wielded them with a great effect. The wolf's bite loses 1 quality. It's obvious the wolf has a huge incentive to sabotage the store, since it is technically his biggest competitor. Everyone with a brain knows that. He's slick though and good at keeping his paws clean. What we need to do is frame the wolf. Binky seems strangely eager to dress up as a wolf, but hey, at least we don't have to draw straws. What's the best way to try and frame a wolf? No. Unfortunately, Binky is a size 6 foot and the wolf is a size 13. So the pig successfully framed someone. But the lead suspect was Juno, a puppy who's too young to convict of vandalism. The pigs lose 1 wolf on their wolf costume. Heh. Suck it. Word is spreading of the culinary visionary of the wolf's bite. With new recipes being introduced by the day, there seems to be no end to the wolf's culinary cunning. Just 3 days into his career, he is already one of the hottest restaurants in the kingdom. Whoa, what? Oh, I hate myself for doing that just now. Wow. The barn. I love that the barn is a club. You guys gotta start like shouting out stuff you want me to go to. Cause IDK. Let's promote. Let's up our reputation. Every meal cooked at home is a meal not bought at your restaurant. Your business depends on full wallets and empty stomachs. Pamphlets, business cards, and your ability to work the room turn several would-be grocery store patrons towards the wolf's bite. The wolf gains 1 reputation. There may have been rumors of the pigs putting on free cooking classes at the grocery store to motivate people to cook for themselves instead of eating at your restaurant. Perhaps you could try to have an anti-cooking class and impress store patrons with secret recipes they'd never be able to recreate at home. If successful, no one will want to eat at home again. Ooh, paella. A crowd was drawn by the smell of freshly cooked seafood and sausage. Pork sausage. Come on! Try a sample of my paella, a wolf's bite exclusive. This recipe can only be found at my restaurant. Excuse me, sir. We can see what's in this, and all of the ingredients are sold here at the store. Why would we need to come to your restaurant? And with that, the crowd dispersed, off to stock up on mussels and rice for their own home-cooked paella. I just want to do nice things and have a pretty restaurant. And these pigs, they're so mean to me. Great. I'm gonna open these coffee. You know what the city needs? More regulations, especially in the food industry. When was the last time restaurants were inspected for cleanliness? When was the last time they were audited? They also don't pay enough taxes. Look at the roads. Clearly more tax revenue is needed. The restaurants benefit from roads, so they should pay more to maintain them. The wolf loses 1 wolf. You finally get an audience with the Speaker of the Town Council, Edgar Feathersby. He's soliciting ideas on how to disincentivize the consumption, and now I can't read anything else. The consumption of birds, a contingent for which he is irrationally, albeit understandably fond. Gentlemen, I know this is like the Yogg. I said that earlier, and I think that's why I was drawn to it originally. I just haven't felt like buying it since before the sale. Gentlemen, I'd like to hear your best idea to reduce bird consumption through legislation. What have you got? The Protein Parity Act will institute a 25% tax on all chicken, turkey, partridge, duck, pigeon, and ostrich. The tax will remove the savings typically associated with poultry, making it cost as much as beef. To maintain menu diversity, we will be forced to eat the tax. We lose one more wealth. No, so far I've only bought this one. I've been good so far. I mean, it was the main factor to buying this game because it's much easier to say that you can spend $4 instead of $8 on a smaller looking game. Let's cater. Papa Wolf once said, "Don't make any big decisions on an empty stomach." Nobody makes bigger decisions than the politicians at City Hall. Indie developers. Yep, supporting them. Some delicious pastries with your logo prominently displayed on the wrapper should help the city council perform at the top of their game while getting your name in the front of the city's movers and shakers. The Wolf's Bite gains 1 quality. Like the responsible business owner you are, you decide to take a free accounting class offered by the city's tax office. They offer 2 exciting, tantalizing the joy of tax deductions and the modern art of bookkeeping. With such thrilling options, how are you ever to choose? Which fascinating course do you take? I don't know, Alfie. Which one do you think we should take? I don't want to pass on him. Ooh, books. Okay. I'm out of juice, damn it. So exciting. The words seem to jump from the page. You've gained a fascinating new hobby, and your new skills will keep your funds neat and organized. The wolf earns 4 wealth and 2 quality! Hell yeah! Give me them stars back. Oh, okay, so a single quality is, like, I guess maybe a point on the star. Yep, and supporting my library. Look at these assholes. You just did lobby. Isn't this what you just... Yeah, this is what you guys just did. The owner of the Wicked Witch promises to diminish the reputation of any person, establishment, or group as long as you've got enough money. No! I'm trying to open up a restaurant, and the pigs are pissed off that I offered free demolition services to them in the past. And now they're coming out to ruin my everything before my big interview with whatever parody Guy Fieri's name is. The campaign was well executed, as it centered around a class action lawsuit television commercial seeking victims or victims' loved ones of something from eating at my restaurant. Sure, there hadn't been any actual cases, but now the association is firmly implanted in the general conscience. They lose 2 wealth and I lose 1 wealth and 2 quality. I just got that quality. Yay! The news is good. Good news is good. Reputation's not so good. Sorry for crunching. I don't know, Alfie, do you want to pick one? I could go to the witch's hut, the lake, the barn. Oh, the bar. Okay, I get that now. The grocery shop, my restaurant, the bad side of town, City Hall, the neighborhood, and the Culinary Institute. We've already been to the Institute, grocery, I don't think we went to the restaurant, City Hall, and the bad side of town. Oh, my reputation is so much better than mine. hike to the lake? And go fishing. Seafood is very fashionable these days. He's not wrong. Serving fresh, wild-caught fish will diversify your menu offerings and expand the appeal of your restaurant. You got a bunch of big ones, and this will feed a lot of patrons. The wolf's bite gains 1 quality. Needing a place to sit for a bit, the wolf sat upon what he thought was a large rock. Unbeknownst to him, it was actually the shell of a cap. An old and wise turtle. Who dares to spoil the shell of cap? You must now answer my riddle or suffer my wrath. I have a face, but no mouth. I gotta pay attention. A face, but no mouth. Is it a clock? I have hands, but no arms. Is it a clock? I'm named grandfather, but have no children. What am I? Okay. You show wisdom beyond your years. If you can answer 2 more of my riddles, I'll give you an immeasurable worth. That sounds like a trap. For today, however, as a token of admiration for your wisdom, I will give you this silver coin. We gained 3 whole freaking wealth. Okay, so we could go back to the lake and answer riddles now. And I want to, but I feel like they'd be very hard all of a sudden. Get drunk! The 3LP crew. Oh, I might be able to find a magic ring. Like in the Yogg. Did you go and play the Yogg after the other day? The 3LP crew has the sickest moves this side of the Green River. The 3 Little Pig crew, really? Flares, windmills, and suicide flips can't keep up with the triple pig shuffle, snout spins, and the pork bomb. Oh my gosh, did y'all see what Toes posted in the game recommendations channel? That is hilarious. Those suckers got served. The pig gains 1 reputation and 1 wealth. The bouncers don't like the pig's reputation for causing trouble. In the spirit of compromise, however, they are willing to let the 2 stay if 1 leaves, figuring they'll behave if they aren't together. Which pig should be sent home? Send Sergey home. Hey, Stinky, that guy's looking at us funny. Let's beat him up and take his wallet. Binky, you're crazy. Oh, did they really? That's really funny. I think you've been spending too much time in your wolf costume. Don't be a wimp. I didn't say no, I just said you're crazy. I'm in. We just need him to throw the first punch. It turns out Sergey was the responsible one. The wallet is loaded, which earns the pig 1 wealth, but nobody likes a bully, and he loses 3 reputation. With filming of restaurants, taverns, and bars set to begin tomorrow, we couldn't be happier for our very own wolf. From the rough and tumble streets of the bad side of the town to a failed demolition business and now a successful restaurateur, he's made everyone proud. The well-deserved fist bump from being featured seems to be a happy ending for this tale of redemption. They say all these nice things, I don't know if I believe them. I'm sorry, I don't want to crunch in front of the mic. This is a delicious cough drop. What the hell is this? I went to the vitamin store today with my husband. I bought more stuff than he did, and it's all snacks and cough drops. Let's lobby. Small businesses like the Wolf's Bite are the backbone of any thriving community and its economy. You spend the day using your charm and political savvy networking with city council members and the mayor himself. You may not impact legislation, but it might snag you if you work catering gigs. The Wolf gains 1 reputation and 1 quality. While not a pressing need or business emergency, staking out a second location now will allow you to expand faster once the cash flow is really revved out. You head down to the zoning office and ask about potential sites. Unfortunately, there are no open sites that are pre-zoned for businesses. You'll need to pick one and make a case for your business. Where do you want to build? What? What? Riddles while you eat. That does sound fun. Cheap real estate and a chance to bring jobs to a downtrodden and undeserved part of town. This seems like a win-win for everyone involved. Because, you know, like, he's from the bad side of town, so it makes sense he would want to get back to his roots and give back to the community. You could easily turn an abandoned factory into a restaurant with plenty of parking. Plus, once the area gentrifies around you, you'll be making money hand over fist. We gained 3 reputation and lose 1 wealth. And that's okay with me, because it seemed to go by just fine. Y'all better go get drunk. Yes! And I hope it doesn't hurt me. Maybe some neg working over cocktails may help us find someone else who hates the wolf. Oh, neg working, that's mean. If not, a little drunken cruising never hurt anyone. That's a lie. Nobody parties like the pigs party. If we get sick and vomit, we can blame the cooking. The wolf loses 1 reputation. The barn's patrons, being inclined to party, may be interested in some hard candy. The West Side Porkers have a few experimental adult candy recipes. It's super easy to move sugar in the dark at the club. Just need the right package for these party-going prospects. Oh my gosh, what are these? The sinister twist on the Crunchel bar replaces the crisp rice with pure uncut sugar shards. The candy sold like crazy, being able to mimic the texture of the highly popular original while packing an unrivaled sugar rush. Business is booming and you can barely keep up. They gained 4 wealth. Gross. Drug-dealing pigs. Local celebrity chef The Wolf was featured on a special hour-long episode of Restaurants, Taverns, and Bars. In what is likely to be one of the highest-rated episodes for the long-running series, Gus Fiore was not only explores the food, but also the soul of the restaurant and its culinary maestro. Please tune in next week when the show airs. Ooh! The restaurant turned out to be a veritable money-printing machine. Ingredients came in, food went out, and it was extraordinarily lucrative. The surge in wealth for the wolf took place despite the pig's best effort to sabotage him. The wolf found himself with 2 excesses, cash and contempt. Then inspiration struck. The pigs were disliked by all, and their brethren in the West Side Porkers were widely detested. An anti-pig campaign would free the town of this porcine pestilence. All he had to do was win the hearts and minds of the other townsfolk. The wolf spared no expense. A billboard in town, television commercials, flyers, pamphlets, and even a skywriter. The pork purge took a little bit of nudging to get off the ground, but it quickly caught on once people started to like bacon, coming forward with their stories of victimization. The pigs and porkers were rounded up and kicked out of town. The wolf turned back to his work, lighter, but also a little empty, no longer having anyone to hate. We did it! Oh, that was fun. Oh my goodness. I like this game. Like a lot. It was adorable. Animal racism? Speciesism? I don't know, speciesist. It was a great success. You guys want to play with me? Like against me? I mean, part of me wants to say no because I'm gonna lose. But it's totally possible. We could do like a, whatchamacallit? A Discord chat with a screen share or something. Maybe. Aww. Okay, pigeons. What about you, Alfie? You still here? I love these pickles. The peanuts. Pickled flavored peanuts. Well, There's not. I'll do one more. As the pigs. Aww. Well, when you figure that out, let me know. Because my car doesn't get hot fast enough when it's this cold outside. Okay, not rereading the intro. Oh, we get to go first. Red Riding Hood is in the running for mayor next year. Though she's young and inexperienced, her staunch anti-wolf political views could definitely work to your benefits. She's the underdog against the current mayor, but perhaps with a little help from you, she can rise in the polls. How do you want to help? Oh, I should go do a triple riddle. Red Riding Hood doesn't have a running mate, and you decide the three of you could fill in that gap. Unfortunately, having two anti-wolf candidates fails to diversify or increase Red's demographic reach. Campaign goes into a tailspin, allowing the current mayor, who is more pro-wolf, to win handily. I'm off to a great start. I think I'm still subconsciously too anti-pigs right now. This is... Whoops. Bringing good food to good people who cannot get it themselves is just good business. Philanthropy strengthens your standing in the community. It will ultimately draw in more customers. This makes sense and sense. The wolf gains one reputation and one quality. Yeah, I did switch sides. A heavy rainstorm has besieged the neighborhood. Given the suddenness of the downpour, there is a significant threat of flooding. Being an upstanding member of the community, they look to you for leadership in the crisis. So you evacuate. No need to panic, we're just gonna evacuate. Women and children first, single women more first than other women and children. What? Hello, ladies. Your pickup game taints what you... Sucks to suck, bruh. Oh my goodness. This is great. I love this. It's like appropriate and inappropriate at the same time. Being in more shape will allow it... Wow. Being more in shape will make it easier to do more damage to the restaurant. Hiking by the lake is great exercise with a great view, which made it particularly invigorating. Why can't I English? This is so... I feel a little disabled right now. This training should allow you to do more sabotage quicker. They lose one quality. Oh, ye lads have stumbled upon me pot of gold. Nah, I'm not reading that. Because I was always told my Irish/Scottish accents were actually Jamaican, and I've never gone back. The one thing gold can't buy. I mean, you can buy a watch. And you can buy friendship, which means I assume you can buy love, but maybe not. Yeah. It's fine. No effect. That was great. Can't run a restaurant without things to cook. All the ingredients they need, negotiate a discount, gain quality. Major sabotages, such as the deli case or refrigerators, are obvious, and your presence would draw suspicion. Oop, go away, Cortana. You note the shelves are taller than the aisles are wide. Suddenly, visions of tumbling dominoes fill your head. Such a chain reaction would likely destroy most of the inventory and force the store to shut down temporarily. Such a grand sabotage would draw substantial penalties if caught, but the reward justifies the risk. What do you say? Get Pinocchio to lie? Vegetable oil is odorless and mostly colorless. I'd have to go check my pantry. Food drops strategically placed near key shelves could likely cause some food full to slip and, oh hello. No, I'm not spilling oil. I'm smelling it. I'm a gourmet chef after... Hey, look at me. Don't you know who I am? You get caught trying to... No shelves fell. The fine was only minor. You lose 1 wealth for paying the fine. You should have also lost some reputation. Vandalize buildings. Kick it. Go to work. You spend the day working in the restaurant, trying to bring it down from within. The new hiring manager was thrilled she was able to fill 3 open spots so quickly. From messing up orders to dropping trays of food on patrons, you ensured each customer's first visit to the Wolf's Bite was also their last. The poor hiring manager had no idea what she was getting herself into. The Wolf's Bite loses 1 quality. Celebrity chef and culinary instructor Pierre Mr. Italian is planning to attend the Wolf Bite to see how his star pupil is doing. The emotional toll of failing in front of his mentor would be a double whammy for the wolf. How do we want to sabotage him? Throwing all the food into a deep frost is going to damage the meat and throw off anyone's order to serve timing. This not only offends Pierre's sophisticated palate, but also his restaurant sensibilities. We lose 1 wealth and 1 quality. I guess we didn't get paid for working, but that's fine. Okay, we've seen the cater bit. Potential sizing. Where do you want to build? Oh. The pristine area surrounding the lake is untouched by developers, making it a highly desirable tourist stop. By building there, you'll create a new revenue stream from the lake and help draw even more tourists. This is great for the tax base and business, but highly annoying to the residents who want to preserve the lake's natural beauty. You gain 2 wealth but lose 2 reputation. While no longer wicked per se, the witch still gets a kick out of magical pranks like hexes. Your gold is, well, gold. Be careful though, magic is capricious and can backfire. They lose 1 quality and reputation while we lose 1 wealth. The witch is famous for her poison apples, which can make their consumers fall into a deep, dreamless sleep. You don't want to use too much, but if you slip a few wedges into the apple pie, you could make his customers doze off a bit. It's risky though. If you use too much, you could put unwitting patrons into a coma. What's the right amount for mere drowsiness? It turns out this dose makes people feel particularly relaxed. So relaxed, in fact, they feel compelled to order more comfort food. Business is better than ever. That backfired. Oh man, so we evened out, minus the loss of 1 wealth to us. Mentor the youth. Do any of his customers have a true love? I don't think so. As a former resident of the rough and tumble streets of the bad side of town, your success as a serial entrepreneur positions you as a role model to today's kids. Teaching them the benefits of business ownership and self-discipline will pay dividends as today's kids become tomorrow's adults and the Wolf Bites patrons. They gain 1 reputation. Oh, this is such a cute little fox or squirrel. Yeah, they can go buy it, it's fine. Much to your surprise, there's a restaurant on the bad side of town. May as well scout the competition to see how much of a challenge they represent to your market share. You probably want a disguise, so it's not obvious what you're doing. Which disguise will you don? Really? The classic spy gear. 60% of the time, it works every time. You manage to slip in an order without anyone recognizing you. It turns out the entire menu is based off of scraps and offal. The execution leaves a lot to be desired, but the idea is not bad. Maybe you could try a few gourmet versions at your place. They gain 1 quality. Oh, that's gross. And a lobby. The city council is holding elections to fill 2 vacant seats, and you intend to put a porky butt in one of them. If you have a hand in making decisions for the city, you can craftily steer the council away from whatever benefits the wolf bite. Yep, exactly like the Yogg. Except the Yogg, they say that every action is for a week. So the Yogg is really 7 weeks, while I think this is 7 days. But you need to think carefully if you want to cause the most damage. Which position do you run for? You win the election easily, but only because no one else ran. You soon discover why you realize You spend every minute meeting doodling cartoons of the wolf in your notebook. Oh well, at least you get paid. 4 wealth and 1 reputation. Great. Oh man. A smartly dressed woman with raven hair breezes up to you. Cheers to pie. It's frickin' Snow White. I was gonna ask if it was Snow White. A flurry of woodland creatures follow close behind. Snow White of the White and Red Law Office. I've noticed you haven't yet attached a lawyer to your restaurant. I can give you sound legal advice, draw up contracts, and represent you in court if need be. For a small fee, of course. Very smart, Mr. Wolf. With us on retainer, everyone will avoid messing with you in a court of law. Please do feel free to drop us a line anytime for legal questions you may have. Yeah, no kidding. She really retired. Smear campaign! Let's break some windows and leave fur behind. Damn it. The only suspect was the shopkeeper, who had an excellent alibi. Who knew you could hunt for synthetics? They pick up some extra business while the store was shuttered down for repairs. Except for the fact that nobody associates milk with wolves and you don't serve milk at your restaurant. Oh, you picked a bad choice! In hindsight, this may have not been the best way to launch an empire. Our contact at the Department of Restaurant Management have informed us that numerous complaints have been lodged against the wolf's bite. While many seem to share the same handwriting, our contract has said the volume may call for a revocation of his license. At this rate, tomorrow's filming of restaurants, taverns, and bars may have to be cancelled. Ooh. Desperate times call for desperate measures. But I don't know what those would be. Let's try be guests. Spend the day eating at the restaurant, being a nuisance, order they lose in one quality. Ooh, yeah, let's start a brawl. Throw a raw steak at the unicorn, throw a cherry pie at the white knight, or throw a tankard of ale at the three musketeers. Would one of you like to pick? I'll wait. I'm really kind of mad I'm out of juice. Cranberry lemonade. Musketeers! I say, lads, ale on our tunics! Why, this must be the work of dwarves! Look over there. 7 of the little twerps. Little? Who are you calling little? Are you having a giggle there, mate? You want to scrap? Everyone get in here! The brawl started out pretty good with a few chairs and tables being broken, but things got really crazy when... You know, I never got to watch the Three Musketeers, like the movies or the Disney versions. We have had every character from Snow White minus the Huntsman. And the Evil Queen. Well, Evil Witch, Evil Queen. D'Artagnan. Oh, it is D'Artagnan! Thank you. Things got really crazy when D'Artagnan kicked a member of the Gumdrop Guild on the face. In the face, thinking the Munchkin was a dwarf too. This drew even more people into the bedlam. They lose 2 wealth and 2 quality. I think we did it. I think we're good. You're gonna go shopping for ingredients again? As you turn down aisle 8, you spot Jean Garcia, private chef to the mayor. You lock eyes as the realization strikes you both that there is only 1 jar of snap pepper left on the shelf, and you were both planning on preparing snap dumplings this evening. Curses. Jean is half a step faster and has the jar. What do? Besmirch the mayor. Jean, come on now. Why are you preparing snap dumplings for that blustering buffoon of a mayor? We both know his palate is not educated enough to appreciate the nuance of snap pepper and snap dumplings. You uncouth canine, how dare you imply my cooking is only appreciated by buffoons of a low palate? I'm keeping the snap pepper, and I sneer in your general direction. All of these references, I can't. It was probably Jean instead of Jean, but whatever. He lost the reputation on his own. Gus Fiore came expecting a rising culinary star and found 3 little ones instead. Impressed by the pig's ability to come back from having 2/3 of their real estate portfolio leveled, Gus Fiore decided to feature the brothers and their tactics as a warning to aspiring restaurateurs everywhere. Damn straight. The pigs, through their mischief and trickery, were able to scrimp and save a small fortune, all while slowly bleeding the wolf dry. The gap between the wolf and the pigs actually grew so wide that the pigs decided to buy out the wolf's bite, the first step of their ultimate revenge. The wolf was kept on staff, but he was delegated to washing dishes. The restaurant was also rebranded the Feeding Trough, and switched from single-plate delicacies to an all-you-can-eat buffet, further demoralizing the wolf. The wolf was at the end of his rope. With nothing to lose, he finally snapped. He huffed and puffed and blew his own damn restaurant down, surveying the wreckage, his dreams in a heap of splinters. He heard hooves behind him. How does it feel to have been outsmarted and made to destroy your precious restaurant? The This is even better than destroying it ourselves, because now we can collect the insurance money and you go to jail, Sergei said menacingly from the shadows, cell phone in hand. The downtrodden wolf sat, shell-shocked, and waited for the police while Sergei walked away laughing. Wow. So, we have 3 out of 22 achievements. What? We have Lupine Fiasco, finish a game with a wolf reputation less than or equal to 25%. Such Putrid Piggies, finish a game with pig's reputation less than or equal to 25%. And Wallowing Wolfie, finish a game with wolf wealth less than or equal to $5. So some of these are play the game so many times, or like win so many games as either finish side stories, complete at least one event in each region, a golden spatula event. There's a whole lot to this game. I think I underestimated it a little bit. But that's gonna be it for this one. Oh man, this is really good. They are full of references though. Like, they did a really good job with that. The wording had to be pretty tongue-twisted, more so than usual, but I think that's kind of its charm. I might do that on purpose. Maybe so that you're so busy being tongue-tied and laughing over it that you pick the wrong choice and lose. Maybe. Nah. But this was good. I'm gonna go find something else to play. / browse the Steam sale a little more. Astronaut Tier is on sale, and I'm thinking of that one as well. We'll see. So thank you guys. I haven't played Cook Serve Delicious. I think I have it. It is Cook Serve Delicious. I haven't played it yet though. I might also have VR Diner Duo. I think I got Cook Serve Delicious because I thought that was the VR compatible one when it turned out to be Diner Duo, so I had to like go and quickly buy that one. Haven't played that one yet either. Oh well. Well, I'm gonna go figure out what to play next. Thank you guys for helping me out and chilling. That was fun. And I will see people in the next video. I don't know why I thought that would end the stream. I know it will not. But either way, goodbye.